2025 is literally weeks away, okay? And if this is on your For You page, I know that you're a girly that wants to level up and make 2025 the best year yet. So here are 3 ways that you can level up for 2025. Number 1, habit stacking. I saw a quote the other day that said, you cannot live $1 million lifestyle while making minimum wage habits. Mind blowing. But the point to that is you cannot continue to make the same choices, be in the same routines and the same habits and expect a different life. So stacking new habits that are aligned with the version of yourself that you're gonna be in 2025 as you slowly transition into the new year will allow you to incorporate those new habits into your everyday life a little bit easier. So for example, a habit that I have been really trying my best to stick to is that every single time I go to the gym, I cannot leave without booking my next class. This is a habit that's gonna get me continuously into the routine of coming back to the gym and therefore aligning with my future self's goal of being fit, active, and someone who actually looks after my body. Number 2 is getting ChatGPT to write you out a day in the life of your dream life. Now prepare to cry when ChatGPT explains to you a day in your dream life. It is the most mind-changing thing that I have ever read, and I promise you that nothing will motivate you more than reading these few paragraphs going into 2025. And what I want you to do is read these few paragraphs every single morning and every single night before you go to bed. What this is going to do, it's going to allow that information to get to the subconscious part of your brain, which is usually the part of your brain that tends to seep in the negativity. So if we can override those parts of our brain at the points of the day when it's most vulnerable, then we can start to rewrite the narrative within our brain and we will actually start to believe that this is our life, therefore taking the actions to make it physically possible in your tangible life. And number 3, which is one of my favorites, if you make promises to yourself, keep them. Please, please, please keep the promises that you make to yourself. I feel like we tend to keep promises towards other people because we don't want to let other people down. But when it comes to us and the promises that we keep ourselves, we find it a lot more easy to push things to the side and come back to them later or make excuses for ourselves because at the end of the day, we know whose feelings we're hurting. But at the end of the day, if you are continuously not showing up for yourself and the things that you tell yourself that you're going to do, you start to build a lack of trust within yourself. So on a subconscious level, again, I love talking about the subconscious mind. What this does is makes us think that we are incapable of doing the things that we say we're going to do. So going into 2025, I hope that you take advantage of habit stacking, ChatGPT, and keeping the promises that you tell yourself